Sets his sails for the eastern shoreline.
Well, thanks for joining us. In this chapter, we'll be exploring the sacrificial nature of marriage.
In Ephesians 5:25, Jesus says that men should love their wives as he loved the church, and he died for it.
Oh. Judy talks about a husband taking the first bullet, and there are ways we can know if we're ready to marry someone or not.
It's something that women have been longing to say to men, but maybe they feel they shouldn't have to spell it out.
Remember our existence. Think we've tried to live the best lives we know how.
Right, again, why should I give up things that I want to do?
If you have to ask that question, then you are not ready for marriage and you need to run in the opposite direction.
After 50 years, I think
And ladies, if that question is ever asked of you, I suggest you run in the opposite direction.
we'll gather back the damp.
Because anybody who has to ask the question, why should I give up, is not ready for marriage.
Okay, what would you say his example should be?
His example?
Yeah.
As in a person
Well, I
to
think
emulate?
well, yes, I think we learn more from example than anything else. We do learn something by people saying this is right, this is wrong, and telling us to do what's right, don't do what's wrong, etc., etc. But I think we learn a lot just by watching someone and seeing them do it.
Demonstration, I think, is actually the best teacher of all.
I do too.
It should be a person who's willing to stand up and take the first bullet, or a man who is willing to put aside the comfort of his space in order to make space for the comfort of somebody else who is not as strong as he is.
The horizon will show us where the truth lies.
It is putting aside what he wants to do for his own satisfaction for the greater good of either his wife or his
And
family.
the sea will gather back the dampened sand.
Unfortunately, the world that we live in these days generally demonstrates that anything is okay. But actually, if anything is okay, that means there are no parameters at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then who leads who and who defines what is correct, what is right and what is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I think our first step is to define what is correct behavior. Marriage is sacrificial by nature.
Okay. So we've got to be willing to be changed, don't we?
Yes.
Ode to a lonely seaman who will rest his head. His journey will come to an end at last. Taking the first bullet means we've also got to see where it's coming from to intervene for a wife and family. But we've seen firsthand where not only a husband didn't sacrifice for his wife, but he actually fired the bullets at her. Next week, we'll be talking about professional accomplishments and their effect on our marriage. Hope to see you then. God bless and bye for now. Could a sailor's life resemble yours?